Oh. Welcome to real-time watercolor painting, where this little guy, look how sweet and innocent, has rearranged my pears, I guess. Plus, since we've been working on this for, I don't know, a week, it seems to be, they seem to be getting more mature, the pears. But is that the approximate, I guess this is about the right pose right there. And we also have single light source. No, I guess I think it was more like that, but somehow closer. I don't know how we did that. Trying to get that shadow to match what we started painting. That is so weird. I don't know. You know, once the still life moves, I guess that's, I don't know, close enough, I guess. That does not look right, though. Maybe this was... maybe like that. And now we have these like areas where the pear is, you know, getting old fast. I don't want to say it's rotting or anything, but anyway, let's jump right in. Real-time watercolor painting. I don't know how long we've been working on this. Anybody know when we started this painting? So, what's first? The painting's come along fine. I don't know if it's ever going to be a painting somebody wants to hang on their wall, but we are doing an exercise, a study, attempting to depict the pears in beautiful, riveting... Uh-oh, look who's coming here. Hello. Are you going to come over and rearrange the pears? I know you don't want to leave. It's so much fun in here. Say goodbye to the nice people. Okay. Okay, bye. Now, back to serious work here. Hi, 17 people. Well, the cat has rearranged the pears. And I don't know if you saw the cat just now. He did a little cameo. Now we're going to jump in and attempt to add luster and richness to these pears. And that's what we got so far. I don't know how long. Hey, thanks for the thumbs up because, hey there, I'm on fire. You the man. Your cat is so cute. Yes, he's a very cute cat. That's for sure. That's why we love him, even though he comes in and destroys the art setup from time to time. So anyway, we want to add richness and depth, luster, and, you know, a strong level of engagement to our pears. So just kind of mix up a neutral, you know, reddish purple like we've been using. This is a mixture of several different reds and a little bit of blue. This is a Primatech blue. Get a nice dark but light. All right, so I think that the cat came and rearranged the pears, and I think we're just trying to line up this shadow to what we already painted. So I guess maybe that's better. So let's see what we got here. We'll try to go right here. Okay, good. Things are popping today. Look at all this improvement we got going on. Let's see about, get another tone of red. I'm on a thumbs up drive trying to get 9 thumbs up, if you could believe that. I don't know if it's going to happen. Maybe not today. So here, we need to get a hard edge and, you know, a high contrast right here. So we had messed around with this area, you know, last couple times. Now it's dry, and I'm going to try to get a bolder, more significant red right here. Let's see if we can get that. So I'm going to try to get this area right here. And we really want this, you know, end of the pear to really pop, to fly close, to say, hello, I'm super close to, I'm closer to the pear. It's closer to the viewer than that area. And so I'm going to go right here. This is this one little area right here. Just going to hit that with a significant red. Here goes. Here goes. Ready? Okay. I think we're popping forward, okay? Now, we don't want to have the same red in a lot of places, and especially we don't want to have it in a lot of, you know, distances away. Like, you know, this is here. If we paint it here, it's going to make us look flat because, you know, the red we put here is going to appear to be the same distance away. But anyway, why don't we just walk over here and do about the same level. It's right there, I guess. Same position on the pear. So also, let's see about right here. Wow, thanks for that high rating. I'm on fire. Much appreciated. Hey, you're listed as the #1 fan today. Much appreciated. And hi, Zahara. Thank you for the compliment. Much appreciated. Hey, anybody got a loose thumbs up they could throw me? Because I'm trying to get 9 thumbs up. I already got 1. Would very much appreciate it. And my record is 8 on the half apple. Okay. Anyway, let's just see about right up here. And this kind of, we never really said hello. We are this area right here. That looks good. This whole thing here, I mean, that's starting to look translucent, I dare say, and that's what we're looking for, translucence, like you could see the energy in the fruit. I mean, that's about all we could hope for with our watercolor painting, that's all. Next, I'm going to get just some yellow because, you know, underneath these red areas, you know, is hinting yellow. It's so strong. There's just almost screaming out, hey, I'm yellow, represent my yellow, something like that. So I'm just going to hit some yellow here. Let's see. I go right here. It's not really yellow, but whatever. It's a highlight there, I mean, compared to the surrounding area. So let's see if we can, oh my gosh, look at that highlight. Boom! Talk about a big success. If you want to watch this later, I got a good opening scene with the cat. He was sitting over there. Yes, I want to come over and bounce your pears around. Okay, so that was such a big success. I'm going to try to do the same thing right there. And technically, I guess that's right here. So let's just go right here, see what happens. Just rubbing it with this paint, which was the, you know, the calling of yellow. And that's not bad. It's coming off. Okay. And, you know, that looks good too. I think we're getting translucent some magical way here. If anyone could do a thumbs up, much appreciated. I don't know why. I'm just, you know, nothing better to do than try to beat my personal record of 8 thumbs up. I guess today might not be the day for that. Well, hey, happy Friday, everybody. TGIF. I'm going to see about getting this highlight right here, which is probably right there, but let's see about just right there. So painting on there. And there, and then there's another one up I mean, this blob right here, I don't really like it. So let's see about our bold yellow. There we go, bold yellow. Let's see about come right here. That's not good. I'm gonna need to go strong red in my bold yellow. Because you see here, there's like a triangle. Why don't we just see for the single light source what's happening? Okay. That's the real thing. I mean, if we wanted to paint sort of in the dark, we would be, uh, you know, just doing that way. Anyway, let's try depict this. See that triangle is right there? Let's just try to say hello. I'm a triangle right there, and it's not really working, but and then there's a little bit more up here. Go there. All right, that looks good. This blob here, I don't like it, and we have to break it up so we don't have a big blob of you know, a single color. So I'm gonna just remove some of that paint, and it is removed. It still looks dumb. We need different colors in there. Let's try to get this Primatech color. We don't want the straight from the tube color. I'm gonna mix it with some blue. And that's the deepest shadow is here and here, so why don't we go with that deep shadow right there? Okay, good. And this, you know, we are painting from observation and kind of ignoring the overall thing because we're focused on details, but you know, that's good in a way and not so good in a way. But that looks good. Okay, I'm gonna just go right there. I think look, we need darks in there because, you know, if we don't have any darks, we got a bunch of fade out colors, and, you know, what kind of wonderful results that going to be? Not much. Okay, so here I'm just going to go right there. And then right here, there's a highlight, which we call sheen, or I call sheen. I don't know what else to call it. It's a reflection in shadow. You can see this is a shadow right here. And right there is, I presume, the light that bouncing here, it bounces there and bounces back over there. And that's where it makes the little sheen. And our sheen is kind of represented by that white right there, but not that effectively. And I remind everyone that sometime in the last 24 hours, Mr. Cat was here rearranging the pears. So I don't even know if this is the correct position of the pears. Did my best to get a position of the pears. But wow, I think we're getting translucence. Anyone think that it looks like translucence? We're getting there, you know? We're really getting there. You know, let's imagine a crystal clear Christmas bulb decoration, you know, or a balloon that's one of those clear balloons. We're trying to get this spherical shape, you know. We're not all the way there, that's for darn sure, but we are hinting that, hello, I am, thank you for the compliment, Zahra. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but hey, doesn't anyone want to give me a thumbs up? Come on. I'm really shooting for 9 thumbs up. Anyway, just kidding. I don't care about the thumbs up. What is that? What happens if I get thumbs up? I need I need 4,000 hours of you know, view time, so I can start making a penny a minute or whatever that works out to, because you know, one month I got 2,000 hours. All right, whoopee. Anyway, where are we at? We're trying to build form. We got translucence coming, but not all together here. I think it's time to hit a strong gray color. This right here is called neutral tint. This right here is called, I'm not sure what that one's called. And then this one here is called lunar blue, which is a Payne's gray that leans into blue. So now we got a mixture of 3 grays. and I don't really like it, so I'm going to go a little heavier here. And then since we're working on this red thing, I'm going to take a little of this Primatech. It's one of those quinacridone reds. So now we got ourselves a beautiful gray, hopefully. So it's a warm gray that's going to be in the forward area of the shadow. And so why don't we just see about, I'm going to see that line right there in the shadow. I'm going to try to hit that. Let's see. Okay, looks good. Let's get a little bit here. That looks like the number 7. What do you know? Now we just smear that out. That is definitely too hard of an edge. Now I'm trying to diffuse. That looks good. Okay. I'm going to see to extend this. And now, this is a secondary shadow there. I couldn't say, I guess that's from like the window. This secondary shadow. I don't think that's going to be very photogenic when we get it in there. So just going to go like this and kind of hint at that. That might be good. And then we have a reflective shadow, which is right here. So, let's see if we can get that. I'm going to try a little, red for there, because you know what I noticed when we did this painting, if you were around when we were doing this painting, I thought that the shadows under here should have an echo of the color, like there should be an echo of orange, echo of that bronze color. So using that as an educative tool, I am going to go out and just get some purple down here, I guess. Just to say, hi, I'm a surface. That looks good. I don't know. It looks a little bit weird, the independent splotch. And soften the edge. And sort of bring this down more. When you got a made-up background, it's a rough one. Okay, that might be okay. Let's see if we could bring it over there. Go out more. Hopefully it could disappear into nothing. And the actual shadow, well, this was supposed to be our actual shadow way up there. Why don't we just go here and see what happens? And this should not be a warm color, what I'm doing here, so. Anyone's looked at watercolor videos, you see this one with like 40 million views that says don't paint this way. I never actually watched it, but I just noticed it the other day, so. But anyway, I should really, just trying to make this disappear into nothing. That looks okay right there. This not so good. Trying to, good thing the paper's not taped down or anything, otherwise it would not be moving around like this. Hey, 3 thumbs up, thanks so much, fantastic. Okay, thanks for the compliment, Zahara. So yeah, this basic technique is, painting components. We identify a plane such as like right here, we say, okay, that is the same color. And then we pick a color and stick it on there, and color match, I don't think I have to say is not, and I don't know why we don't have this light up here, but maybe this goes back here, you know? The cat came and the pears were just gone wild. I'm trying to recreate the scene. Let's see about the overhead light. Maybe that's getting close. Okay, thank you for 3 thumbs up, much appreciated. All right, we are, as we go, we are getting better and worse simultaneously. I'm gonna see about, take out another highlight right here, just because, oh my gosh, look at that. The highlights are coming out very nice today. I mean, there's some days where trying to do a highlight and no paint gets removed. Anyway. All right, I think it's time to get a big brush, which I don't know how big of a brush we even have here. Maybe a 14 is the biggest brush. I did have a really big, oh, let's see this brush. Oh my God, that is the worst brush in the world, a Fumani thing. Hate that thing. Okay, let's go with the 14. We need to bring it all together. We have all these little speckle components, and so I'm going to see about this yellow leaning reddish color we have working there. Let's get some of the yellow in there. That seems to match. Let's see what we can do. I'm going to have to go overhead for this because okay. It was weird, but let's go with that, see what happens there. Now I'm going to lean into red. Now I'm going to diffuse. And now we're going to maybe bring this out. And is that good? I'm not sure. Next, I'm going to go up here. We need, that is a yucky looking red. Let's see if we can go more red right there. That's not looking good, okay. And here, this is a reflective area. We got to get a deeper, more intense reflection right here. And it's not really. Okay, now let's try to get an inner thing here. Let's just get some red right there. Okay, yeah, I guess we are successfully laying on more paint, and then let's see about just this thing here. I don't know if that's good, really. Might not be very good. And up here. I don't know about that. Hey, look at us doing a super fine detail with the big brush. Haha. And then here, I want to do a faint. You can see right here is like these. We're following the contour of the pear. There's something here. We got that highlight, yes. Want to get a more intense red right here. Okay, now we're gonna go whole hog with this red. Ready? This is a forward area, and we gotta get this thing looking forward. So let's see right here. And are we looking at it? I don't know if that looks forward or not, to be honest. I guess one way to get it looking forward is to have some high contrast. I'm going to just put water here, rubbing it with water, and see what we got here. Okay, not great, but okay. Not great, but okay. And over here, let's go into the heavy yellow lean. Because this is, you know, look at these colors here. They're just kind of wishy-washy. I mean, it's not, kind of a good area as far as brush strokes go, but it's just kind of wishy-washy. So we're just going to try to smooth it out with a, you know, like a blanket coat. And then that looks good. And I guess we'll just go there for the heck of it. Even though I think we sort of want red for that stroke, we could put, and I guess why not have it here? I don't want to have a large area anywhere in the painting of the same color, especially a big C like I just painted there. But anyway, now I'm going to see about it. Take out a highlight right here, which is right there. There's a highlight. So, okay, that's kind of weird looking, but it's fine, I guess. See if we bring it down here slightly. And that looks pretty bad. Yeah, just sort of get rid of that hole. Okay, that looks kind of good. I think add and subtract. This is the subtract part. All right, that was good. I like that highlight we got there. I'm gonna make that bigger. I mean, now I don't like it, but I'm gonna like it. And speaking of the blue tone, I'm gonna make a strong blue tone right there. Get cobalt blue, mix in a little bit of Payne's gray, and let's just go bang. Okay. That was a frustration paint stroke. And now I want to get rid of that. Okay, I guess we could leave this little. Okay, that's cool. I like that. Okay, let's bring that up. And let's go all the way up here with that. Okay. That's nice. All right. And do we want it that side? Not really, but how about on the other pair? Oh, right here. And does it go up higher? Not really. I'll put some right there, maybe. And I don't like this line, so we gotta mess around with that line, get rid of it. I'm gonna go with the yellow lean. Let's see, just if we go here and here, and that's the line we don't like, just gonna try to blend it out. Let's see. Okay, that's not too bad, and I just want to get rid of something right here. That looks dumb, but wait. I'm gonna put some red in here. All right, now what we got? That looks stupid. Okay, let's do a little high octane red right there. Ready? get rid of a little bit up there. Are we advancing the shape and form, or are we like overworking to hack here? That's a good question. Let's get let's go up here too. And up here, I mean, I swear it's some green. I don't even know if we want to depict any green up there, if it's going to look good. Let's see. Let's grab some green and just jump right in there and see. So I got jade green, deep sea green, and now I'm going to mix yellow ochre in there, because we're looking for a straw green. Here goes. Let's see what we got. Does that look good? No idea. I think that it looks not especially like it is in the front. Let's see about removing just a little bit there, because we do need something to say hello. This area is in front of this area. Well, I want to say thanks for the 3 thumbs up. Super happy to have 3 thumbs up here. We were trying to make a highlight right there to say that this is a forward area of the, you know, pear body. And it is not really coming up. Oh, there's now it's starting to come up. And then I think, let's just go like right here, same thing. Take out a highlight so it could say hello. I am coming forward. And really, I should do the same thing here while we're at it, because, let's see. Okay. And down here, was there anywhere? I don't know, right here. So this one looked bad, but we were trying to break up this giant red thing. Let me see if we got a good strong red here. Okay, allegedly a good strong red. Let's see. Yes. And I don't know if that's good, these little lines, but I mean, there are little lines there. They're actually triangles. But I don't know if that's great there. I don't think so. We'll leave it there a minute and then kind of blot it up to make it more subtle. And for sure, this is, we're going to take out something serious right here. Okay. I think we're getting into the territory of overworked. Plus the shadow looks like heck. I'm going to go see about getting a more bold shadow. There's a warm gray. Now I want a cool gray. Not to like exaggerate too much, but okay, that, let's go cool here. There, cool. Now back to warm. I kind of like that, why not? That's kind of weird, I don't know. Get rid of part of that. And then this, I mean, technically that is an arrow facing down. I guess if I put my signature there, to sign the painting, then that'll be fine because the arrow will be pointing to my signature like, hey, hey, everyone should look at the signature. I don't know what this is. I think we're going to cut, maybe cut that out, I don't know, at a later time. And this, you know, that's not really right to have this, you know, if you have an arrow, if you have an arrow anywhere in the painting, such as here, it's going to lead the eye out that way. This shape here is a graphic arrow that's going, hey, look down here in that corner. So that's a no, no go. And but let's look at it a different way. This is a light arrow facing this way that gets the eye to come right in there, just like the classics. But you know, I think that one is, I think that's a no-go. This arrow. I'm gonna just get rid of that arrow. Okay. And yes, this if this is positive space, that's a negative space. Then we have ourselves a classy, you know, light-colored arrow. Not that I'm saying it's great or anything, but I'm gonna see about just go back to this single. To, oh, there it is.